Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today?
Oh, if you're like me, you probably heard the news that late last night, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, has tested positive for COVID-19. And as a comedian, I'm not gonna lie, my first instinct was to make jokes. Jokes about how a 74-year-old man who doesn't eat vegetables and eats way too much meat is literally the kind of guy that Corona puts in its dating profile. I mean, I also wanted to make jokes about how Dr. Fauci is probably at the White House right now, prescribing Trump bleach injections and bottles of "I told you so, dumbass." But then, another idea came to my mind, and it was this. If the President of the United States can get the coronavirus, then what excuse do the rest of us random assholes have for not wearing a mask? This guy literally had people tested around him. He had the Secret Service bitch slap anyone who even sneezed in his direction. And yet still, because he wasn't wearing a mask, and he insisted coronavirus was fake and didn't take the necessary precautions he should have, now he's back in the bunker, being cussed at by Melania like he was a White House Christmas decoration.
Hey guys, Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's it going today? Good?
What is trending on Twitter
right now? COVID caught Trump. The news media is celebrating the fact that Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump have tested positive for coronavirus. Is it a time for celebration? I mean, didn't I see the CNN death clock? Didn't I see that this was the most deadly pandemic ever to cross human civilization? Why are we celebrating this? Well, I mean, just reveals human nature. It reveals bandwagon mentality, and of course, the craven, empty, soulless humanity of the mainstream cable news media. Now, while people are celebrating that Donald Trump has COVID symptoms, what they fail to realize in their arrogance and in their celebratory degradation is the fact that this could go one of two ways, guys. So, as you guys know, The Simpsons predicted a lot of things. They predicted the presidency of Donald Trump. They also predicted other things. Could this be the deadly pandemic that you all have reported, with the death count soaring, the CNN clock rising? Or could Donald Trump, in his, I would say, opportunistic moment, turn everything around on you? So this is the deadly pandemic that you all have shirked the Constitution for. You have eliminated all laws, all traditions of our founding fathers. You have set up unconstitutional mandates. You have quarantined. You have listened to liars like Fauci, who said that he didn't need masks at first, lying for his own personal gain. So he says so that the medical personnel could get masks. Then he'll tell the truth. So he lies for his own personal gains. You guys have put demagogues above all else with your Trump derangement. And you celebrate the fact that the man's sick. But Trump could turn this around. He could actually prove to you that this is not the deadly pandemic that you all thought it was it? And that you guys are just embarrassing, Trump deranged Looney Tunes. You've lost your fucking minds. You've lost your minds. You've sacrificed liberty for security. You've given into war. You've given into corruption with Joe Biden. And you have no principles, no values. You are empty. So, I saw that Trump had an announcement on Twitter that he is going to Walter Reed with the First Lady. He seems okay. Doesn't seem deathly ill. Still fat orange guy. So what if Trump makes it through this COVID unscathed, without so much as a hiccup? Are you guys going to continue to believe that coronavirus is the deadly pandemic that CNN wanted you to believe it was? Or are you going to choose to believe the reality, which is the Democratic Party, with their opportunistic and deviance, blew up a pandemic? They are the ones who went around the bounds of tradition and the norms to give unconstitutional mandates for something that is as bad as the flu. Do you guys feel stupid yet? What if Trump gets through this? Are you going to still believe the death clocks? Are you going to still believe the bogus count of COVID deaths after the hospitals were paid to give COVID deaths? After all of the evidence, after all of the honest to God, real aspects of this pandemic, after the robbing of the Treasury, the second stimulus of Wall Street, the banks, and the military-industrial complex, after the lies that Fauci told, after the curtails of our freedom and liberties, after the Trump derangement, Trump comes out unscathed from COVID. Is that really something that you're going to celebrate? That you guys were liars? That you guys unended the country? You shut down businesses. You separated families. You kept people locked in hospital rooms for no reason. Trump could actually prove that with his COVID diagnosis. So I don't know why you guys are celebrating this. Because Trump is the guy who said it was no big deal. Now he's got COVID. He's okay, as far as I know. He looks okay to me. Still looks like Trump. He could literally prove to you guys that you guys are the deranged, bought, corrupt liars that you are. So I don't know why you could be celebrating this. You could actually be revealed as the empty, money-driven, health insurance company, corrupt people that you are. You guys, in his diagnosis, he could literally reveal you himself. He has the ammunition, he has the resources, and he has the diagnosis. So while you look at this as a celebratory thing that your enemy is sick from your deathly pandemic, I look at it as just another way that a vacuum salesman, slum lord, New York businessman outsmarted the mainstream media, the liberal establishment, and the lying, corrupt corporate puppets who rob the Treasury and deliver their goods to their corporate donors. Once again, revealing. All he does is reveal you. All he does is tell the truth about your lies, and you don't like it. Told the truth about the military-industrial complex. You didn't like that. Told the truth about Obama's wars. Didn't like that. The debates, he talked about how Obama was so lazy he didn't appoint judges. You didn't like that, did you? Oh, well, you get this clown to shut up. How much more truth will Trump just deliver to your face while you have nothing? You have nothing but empty articles saying that Trump is a dictator. He's not going to continue the tradition of the transfer of power. I've read your articles, by the way, because I want to know the truth. So let me just tell you about this. The New York Times, I read the New York Times, how Trump is a dictator, how he's not going to let go of the power of the presidency. So when I read the article, I want to know facts, right? I want to know what, when, why, where. In the New York Times article, they say his campaign is conspirating to stay in power. Who in his campaign? Who in his campaign? Who are they? When did this happen? Where did it happen? How did it happen? What happened? Literally, if the New York Times writers, if the journalists from the New York Times came to work for Tommy Nation Politics, I would take their articles and I would flush them down the toilet because they're not journalism. They're not news. Journalism and news has facts. It has what, when, why, where. If Trump is conspirating to stay in power after he's, if Joe Biden wins and he is not giving it up, I want to know who's saying these things. I want to know when they're saying these things. I want to know where they're saying these things at. These articles say nothing of that. And yet you guys soak it in and repeat and parrot the mainstream media talking points. Once again, proving to me and to the world that doesn't watch TV and consume the branded talking points of the two parties that you guys are fucking idiots. So, I mean, I've been trying to, I wanted to talk about this earlier, but I was trying to form an opinion and I was trying to get facts and research everything I can. I don't know how Trump is trying to keep on to power and be a dictator. He trolled Jim Acosta at a CNN White House meeting, like always. Nothing new there. But other than that, you guys have no facts, you have no evidence, you have no sources. So you're not doing journalism, you're doing propaganda. And now Trump has the resources and the diagnosis to literally reflect your bullshit back to you. So I'm celebrating, honestly. I'm celebrating the fact that this is like the magic school bus. If Miss Frizzle got COVID, Trump's gonna show you guys that you guys gave your freedom up for nothing. And you're fucking idiots. You're morons. Your bandwagon mentality left you in a ditch with a corrupt demagogue, dementia-riddled old man who wrote a crime bill that incarcerated half the country. And you guys are standing here like fucking idiots. So if you have anything else to say about this, I'd like to know, because I like to know the truth. I'm here. Tommy Nation Politics is here. Give me the facts. Tommy Nation Politics. Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today?